Test, test. Hello, hello. So yeah. Oh, I'm back for a couple of days, I guess. Well, after a couple of days of not streaming, which were Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The weekend, basically. Yo, what's up? I was saying, well, I just said a couple of words that I'm back after not having streamed for 3 days, and yeah, of going on a trip, I guess, of a quick trip, you could say. And I'm going to talk about the trip, basically. I don't have a lot to say, to be honest, but I don't want to start looking for jobs right away because that was my plan. So tomorrow I will be looking for jobs. I was looking at them this morning and they are kind of interesting, to be honest. But yeah, I will leave that for tomorrow. And today I want to talk about the trip that I had or whatever. And yeah, how are you, by the way? I was fine. It was a nice trip. I had done some little research of the place, but I didn't use the research because we didn't stay at that hotel, so I didn't get to wander around the hotel that I researched, and we stayed at a different hotel that that had like less history or not exactly like less history, but yeah, that it's not as notorious or something like that. But yeah, it was a decent hotel. We had like hotel breakfast and all this. So yeah, some reflections about hotel breakfast, for example. I'm going to write some things. I have the classic thing here, but yeah, I'm going to just, I guess, write them out to yeah, hotel breakfast reflections. Yeah, so I thought of hotel breakfast, right? And hotel breakfast is bad, basically. Well, it's not bad, but it's not great, you know? Good, I think. I have to start working again next week or not. I don't know if I have to start working, so I'm a bit uneasy and don't want to ask, since I could use a little bit more free time. Lol. You never want to ask. I don't know what I would do, to be honest. I think I would just ask, even if it risks getting work. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't. Uh, uh, how much do you make working? Can I ask you this? I don't know why I thought of this a while. Maybe one of the 2 weeks that you weren't here. I remembered. I was looking. Maybe because I was looking at jobs in Germany or something, and I wondered. Okay, but how much does Hanyo make? I was wondering about that. Also, I guess it varies a lot, right? Oh yeah, because a friend of mine, the one from Germany, right? He says that he's considering like doing a degree or something like in Germany, right? Because they pay you, and yeah, I mentioned something like, oh yeah, there is like my single viewer of my stream is from Germany, and he gets paid to be in university, right? But I was then like, okay, but that's not your only income, right? You also make money with your uncle and all this, right? So I was like, how much is that versus because you get paid 1,000 euros per month for university, right? That's what my friend says, and I recall you saying something similar, right? that they pay you 1,000 euros per month, which is not like insane amounts of money, right? But for studying and like here you have to pay to study, right? So getting paid to study is like, fuck, that's nice, right? In Berlin, maybe it's like less bang for your buck because your money goes less further away, you could say. But it's probably still enough to like sustain a student lifestyle or something, right? Well, it was just an internship, so I didn't make anything. I did get a new mic and setup for my PC. Also, he paid for my uni. I thought that university was paid by the German government or something like that. If I started working for him, it would probably be the 1,000 while still in uni and a bit more after, like maybe 3-4k. But I don't know for sure. I mean, a bit. It's like triple that. So the 1,000. I don't get it then. Internship, I think I get that, right? That you don't make anything. It's like you tell something to like the university, and the university tells something like, my uncle has this company, and your uncle sends like some documents or something, and you get to be like an intern for your uncle, and your uncle gets like an employee, and you get some like university credits or something, right? I assume that's like what an internship is. And those aren't paid here either. But the uni part, I didn't know. I thought you said that you got paid, so by university, so I didn't know that you had to also, like your uncle had to pay for your university. Or do you mean like living for, like the flat or like those kind of things? Yeah, that was my kind of my question. Yeah, because my friend was considering doing a degree, but if it because you get paid, but if you have to pay, I don't know. I don't know how it would work. Maybe you have to pay like some initial taxes or something, and then you have to like get approved, and if you get approved, you actually get like a money. In Spain, it works like that. In Spain, it's like you have to pay, but there are some conditions, and there like you have to apply for like scholarships, and they can give you scholarships. Like, but it's not like a specific scholarship for your university. It's more like the Ministry of Education scholarship for like they're called like MEC, Ministerio de Educación or something like that. They are like the Ministry of Education's scholarship or something. I currently get 900 and a bit Bathug for studying, so if I start working for him, I probably get 1,000. I get Bathug, but I need to pay 300 per semester, so twice a year. Okay, so you pay you pay 600 euros per year, and in return you get 1,200 more or less, right? Do you get paid in summer also, like in vacation? Do you get paid? Okay, let's look up what BAföG is. $900 per month. Yeah. Okay, so it's a okay. So you don't get paid. It's like a loan. Okay. Yo, what's up, Zirak? I'm sorry, I'm struggling to show what the fuck is happening because I'm moving a window so that I can move the other window to the here, but it's so fucking slow. Okay, can I share the whole thing? Yeah, see, this fuck is it's moving choppy as so I can't fucking lock it here. Okay, and I want to move this monitor here. Okay, and this one, let's move it here, I guess. Let's move it here. Okay, that's what I wanted to do, but it was being choppy as fuck. Okay, so Bethug. Okay, so if it's alone, it makes sense. Okay, then the other things. But I already got around 40k from it, and I only have to pay back 10k max, and from the 10k only half. So make that what make what you want from that. Okay, yes, it's like a forgiven loan, I guess. Checks aus. Das Bethug. Alles Info auf einen Blick. Traducir. Where the fuck? Here. Boop. No. Not that. Okay, not Japanese. Fucking German. Enables adolescents and young education to complete an education that corresponds to their aptitude, blah, 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 even if their parents cannot finance this. The following page is blah, blah, blah. Vocational schools, colleges, academies, and universities. Who will receive funding? Whether Bethug can be granted depends on personal nationality, residence, age, suitability for the private income, and assets. Interesting. Questions and answers. What the fuck is it? Okay, no, esta no, not Japanese. When will the startup grant of blah 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 and under 25? Dumb. Is it worth the effort to apply for Bethug? Absolutely. Admittedly, it does take a bit of time. Monthly support from the state can account. If both parents have a job, you don't get Bethug, right? What is important is not whether mother or father work, but how much they earn. Okay, so you need all the information from your parents and all this, right? Will I accumulate a mountain of debt if I receive Bethug? The rate is limited to 77 installments of 130, right? So yeah, that's kind of like 77 times 130, I would say. 77 times 130. How are you? Yeah, exactly. The 10,000 euros you said. How are you today, by the way, Zirak? I was going to talk about can I receive BAföG? Only one training course, but they are expensive. For example, a master's degree can be funded. Funding can be approved provided if the trainees blah, blah, blah. Lol, that's interesting. Do I need German citizenship? Foreign nationals? Lol. Does it make a difference if I have siblings? Yes, siblings, blah blah. Lol. Interesting. I could give you a small rundown in Discord if you want. Sure. I'm trying to find the fucking channel. Okay, here. I'm here. Okay, how do I invite people? Pasting a link into the Discord just because.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, pretty good. Okay. Well, yeah, BAföG, BAföG, it's called in German. Yeah, I get around 900, a bit more, like 936 or something. I don't know the exact number. But in the end, I only have to pay back the 10K and only half of that, so 5K is the maximum I have to pay back. But I almost get €1,000 per month, and I already get that for 4 years. So you do the math. Yeah, but thanks to that, I have to send in every year what my parents make, each of them. Like my mom and dad are divorced, so I have to send in both. I think you have to send in both regardless, but yeah. I did get quite a bit of BAföG because in the beginning my mom didn't make a lot of money, and later on my dad didn't make a lot of money. So, for example, my sister, as she tried to get BAföG, she would have only gotten €36 per month.
Only that?
Yeah, only that. Because they were like, yeah, you could get money from your mom and dad, so they wouldn't give her more than that. It's really ridiculous, but well, anyway. And yeah, you can, if you start studying, you can, yeah, get BAföG at that point. You can work a bit on the side and get a bit more money, like was 450 earlier. At this point, it's I think 520. Yeah, like €520 extra. But because of that, you can work, but like in my case, the internship, it was like it was for uni. So if I had gotten money from it, I would have gotten less BAföG in that time. So we just said, yeah, he's not gonna pay me. Yeah, I mean, makes no difference at that point. Also, it's not like I have to pay back more.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I did get right now I have a new mic. I don't know if the sound quality is different.
I don't know. It was good before, but maybe
Yeah,
it's better.
my other friends also told me, yeah, it's like not that different. And the mic plus the mic stand was like 400.
Dumb.
Yeah.
What a stand is it?
It's yeah, I don't know how it's, yeah, it's
I have
Rode.
this one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good mic, pretty good stand. I think the stand alone was 100 and a few. I don't know. It was quite a bit.
Is it
So
one of those like kits? Rode. Toma.
it's like I could start podcasts now.
NT1 and
uh, Wait, give me a
NT1A.
second. I should have the package somewhere.
Pod mic. You played guitar, right?
Okay, you're on the correct side already. It's Pod Mic USB. It says.
Ah, yeah. Here. Yeah, this is a classic. It's like the same as another one, but with the USB already. Ah, this one, right?
Yeah, I
This is the
can't
stand.
see it on the stream at this point, but I mean, probably if you sound like that, it's probably.
Yeah, it has the arm.
Oh yeah,
and all
yeah,
that.
yeah. That's the one. I don't know the little scroll wheel on the bottom. I don't know what that's for. Like, it looks like there's a yeah. It's for the sound. Like you can make it louder or
Oh,
yeah, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Like
the
maybe it's
golden one.
yeah, the golden one. Maybe it's because I don't use the USB cable. I did get an uh I don't know what it's called, the thick sound cable. An
XLR.
XM. Yeah, that one. So I have now an audio interface for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one? I also have an interface.
Uh it just says M Track Duo, it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was looking for a bit of a cheaper one because everything else was already so expensive, and I did send it to my mom. Like, I wish this for my birthday, and she was like, "What the fuck?" um, yeah. So for the audio interface, I did go a little bit cheaper. My uncle sent me a different one, which was what I don't know. Wait, let me see if I can find it, because that was a bit ridiculous as he sent it. At least I thought.
I also have a similar one. Well, not sure. It also has like two inputs and all that.
Yeah, wait, he sent me this one, and I was like, what? Why?
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's nice, but
You could have sold it and bought the M track.
I was like, I don't need that. I already have a launch pad, so it's not like I need those extra buttons. It does look cool, I guess, but it was just a bit much.
One of these. Well, I guess you can't see, but
Yeah, I don't know what the question is. One of this.
yeah, I'm showing like the launch pads, but yeah,
Oh,
Novation launch pads.
yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah, I got the X Pro, I think, because the others, the Pro had some already inbuilt stuff that I thought was pretty cool. But in the end, I figured it's just a new instrument for me, so I really do have to learn it from scratch, and that's just a bit much. So I didn't do much with it. I want to do more, but at the same time, I do want to play more guitar, and I don't, because I just can't get myself to it. That's also
Yeah.
one of the reasons why I got an audio interface, because now I can actually put my electric guitar on it and
Yeah.
play without someone hearing me. Like, I can play in silence. I don't need to have to worry that my
Yeah, with
neighbors would
headphones.
get annoyed.
That does make sense.
Yeah. Well, so how was the trip? You wanted to talk about the
Oh,
trip.
yeah, I didn't want to talk about that. Okay, first thing. The first thing that I mentioned was this hotel breakfast reflections. That was the first thing I thought of. And yeah, hotel breakfast is not like bad, but it's not like great, right? The quality is not excellent, but because there is so much variety and all this, right? It's like buffet, a hotel buffet. Because of that, you can take and pick and choose like many things and try different combinations that you couldn't do on a regular house. Because, for example, if you're having breakfast in your regular house, you can probably make tastier eggs, you can have tastier bacon, etc., etc. Right? Like every single element of the ones that you would have in a breakfast buffet, you can have better in your house, basically. But you can't have everything the same day unless you have like you put a lot of effort in or whatever the fuck. So I thought it's interesting, like the kind of soft combinations that you can have, and you can be like, okay, I want to put I want to make a toast like this, and I'm going to put an egg on top, and then I'm going to put bacon on top, and you don't have to think about, okay, so I need to now cook the bacon and all that kind of shit, right? That was my first hotel breakfast, like my first reflection of the trip, I guess. Well, not sure if the first one, but the first one that I thought of today. Then yeah, it was in a lake. I can show the lake basically. It's this place, and this is kind of that is the lake that it has. It has like a small lake in with a couple of islands inside, and this is like the area where you stay. They have like this kind of, well, maybe I can. Yeah. They have like beds, small beds like this. Well, they're not beds. Hammocks. Well, they're not hammocks either. Whatever
Now
the
I
fuck.
see the lake.
Okay.
It does take quite some time.
Loungers, apparently deck chairs. They have like that deck chairs and or whatever. And in this lake, like the good thing about the lake or whatever is that it is like with mineral water, and that the water used to be good for the skin or something, or that's what people believed. I think it's probably true, but yeah, that's like the but why it was famous in like 200 years ago or whatever. And it has this whole kind of the biggest lake with this kind of infrastructure with like a hotel and blah 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 together. We weren't in this hotel, but yeah, we were in a hotel that is quite close to this one. and yeah, it was nice. Basically, it was basically days of just chilling. And the thing is that this has relatively not a lot of history, but some history, and the history is interesting. It's like some rich guy decided to, like, his health was going down, so he decided to build some kind of dope hotel complex, and then the hotel was famous, and now it's kind of in decadence, right? Now, there, I guess the charm and the luxury or whatever has, I guess, gone down, and it's more like a familiar type place, and there are like a lot of children, and there is like a cheaper hotel. Like this one is now like a cheaper hotel instead of like the days from before when it had a casino and all this. And I read all about that story before. And yeah, the thing that I wanted to say is that I didn't actually, I guess, explore a lot of these areas. We were mainly just hanging out because yeah, we were there like 3 days. Well, we stayed one day, and then we went back. So we didn't have a lot of time. And the first day we went and stayed out our hotel because our hotel had like its own little uh, pool area with this same kind of water and with this, yeah.
Did the water actually look like in the picture?
Yeah, it looked like with this strange color. I have, let's see, photos.
Yeah, I was at the Ostsee, no, North Sea, when I was in Rauderfehn. And yeah, the water was just brown.
No, not this one, right? Nordsee Strand.
Yeah, if you can call that a beach. It's very cold, and I never go into the water, so it's fine for me, I guess. It's very windy. Like, wait, maybe I can find the picture. I had a picture where I had my hat. I couldn't wear it normally, so I just put it in my face basically, and it just stayed there because it was so windy.
This is a picture that I actually took. So yeah, the water is kind of like this, and there are fishes and the water. The point of the water is that because it's thermal and all that, it comes out hot. So there is a place in this lake where it comes out hot. Then it is not as hot in the lake, but it's pretty hot.
I mean, sounds cool. Oh, yeah, I found it. Yeah, that's the one. It was very windy. But it is always that windy, I guess. Oh, with the fishes eating your dead skin and stuff.
Yeah, it's funny. That part is pretty funny.
Does it feel weird?
Yeah. It does feel weird. And it's very tickly.
Yeah, okay. I can imagine.
That's probably like a point of interest, I guess, because they haven't killed the fish, I guess, right? So I can do this maybe. No. And yeah, this is basically like the look from the rooftop or something like that. And yeah, I don't know. It was a nice vacation basically. The point was that I knew a lot of I researched the history blah 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 before, but I didn't actually pay that much attention of it because I didn't have, I guess, the chance for it. I was more like relaxing and all this, which wasn't bad, but yeah.
I feel like it looks a lot more expensive than you make it out to be. But I don't know how expensive it was. But
No,
it
it's
does
not
look
that expensive.
very high quality, in my opinion. Well, I never went to any hotels or anything like that.
Never.
No. Every
I don't know.
time, well, technically I did, like not hotels, like in German it's called Jugendherberge, like
Yeah.
yeah, some place where kids can stay. I did do that once with a friend of mine where we went to the Gamescom in Köln.
But they are like, yeah, rooms with like six beds or something like this, right?
Yeah, in that case it was like 4 beds in one room. And yeah, we only went there, put our stuff there, and then went to the Gamescom for 3 days. Ah, no, but other than that, every time I go to a vacation, it's either we stay at yeah, friends and family who we already know, or the one time we went to Denmark, we had a home for ourselves. Like we
Like an
rented
Airbnb or something.
we rented a complete house.
Nice.
So yeah, that was pretty cool. And I do remember how high the snow was. I want to experience that again. And I do remember how we were just playing Pokemon on our Game Boys. And I do want to experience that again. It was pretty cool. Like 3 kids all together, like snow as high as you can actually see, and you're just sitting inside on your Game Boy.
I've never been in vacation where there is a lot of snow. Maybe in Japan once. That time was very snowy. In Sapporo there is like a lot of snow. And they have like this festival of snow and they make like snow figurines or something.
Yeah, okay.
That was pretty cool. This, let's see, Sapporo
I do want
Snow
to
Festival.
visit Japan at least once, but well, I can't speak Japanese. I do want to learn it though.
I don't remember them being that big though.
I can't see the pictures. 1 second. There they are.
And yeah,
I mean,
I
yeah,
went
that's a
once when
different
they were,
caliber.
yeah, but they are like made by someone. But I also remember like the how do you say, the sidewalks having a lot of snow because the car, well, the snow plower or whatever, the snow plow would put the snow in on the sidewalk, so it would, the level would get pretty high. But
Yeah.
yeah.
When I was in Denmark, it was like for me as a kid, it was like knee high. And I mean, it is quite a while ago when I was there, so I don't know how tall I was. But it was a lot of snow in my mind. Maybe I'll ask my mom later, and it's like, yeah, it was like 3 centimeters.
Yeah, maybe I remembered it. I remembered it more than it was in Sapporo.
We were at quite the secluded place, so like we had to drive a bit to just go to a convenience store or something.
Dumb.
Yeah, but well, you don't care as a kid.
Yeah, you just ride in the car.
We had our own sauna, so
Nice.
that was the important bit. Uh,
Winter vacation,
yeah,
Christmas or something, or later.
but I don't really know. I don't think it was Christmas, but it definitely was a winter vacation. But at this point, it's been so long. even when my family goes to any vacation now, I don't really go with them. Like, I live quite a distance away since I am in Berlin. I don't know. The last time they went to Paris, and I just stayed. So my mom was like,
what is their airport?
"Wait, what?"
Their airport, or do they go by car?
I think they went by car.
Dumb.
Yeah, it was them and our neighbors.
No.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and so in that time where they were gone, I just went to Rotterdam to look after the cats.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. A friend of mine came by. He lives in Leer, and he's not the biggest fan of my family, so he always likes to come around when they're gone. It's like it's a bit of a misunderstanding between them. Like, my family has nothing against him, but he thinks they don't like him, so he doesn't like them back. It's, well,
I guess you've explained him it, but he doesn't believe it, right?
yeah, I mean, he did break a chair, so he thought, yeah, no, they hate him now. At this point, they can't remember, probably.
Vacations.
I think I would like to go on another vacation, like something bigger, something where I actually leave my house and go to some place that I don't know. Like, not my usual things, right? Like, even when I was in Rauderfehn now, I was just sitting on it in front of the TV and reading manga on my phone. So it wasn't like I was really doing anything else. It was just like I'm chilling over here now.
Maybe you can do staycations. They are called, right? It's like you behave like if you were on a vacation, but where you are now.
Wait, what?
Like staycation.
Yeah, I got that part. I didn't understand the rest. Like, like I
Let's see if
would
I
go
find.
somewhere like on a vacation, but I would still like help in the house and stuff, or
No,
how
it's
do I?
like holiday. And is a period in which an individual or family stays home and participates in leisure activities within day trip distance of their home and does not
Oh,
require overnight accommodation. Yes, one
oh,
explained.
okay. Now I get it. So the exact opposite of what I said.
Yeah, exactly. Some change, right?
Yeah, I mean,
What?
technically yes, but I just wouldn't.
Staycation, Berlin. Let's see.
Would be like a few day trips, right?
Why is it in English? Looking for a perfect staycation in Berlin? Look no further. Blah 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 blah. From Berlin, private tour of Potsdam with a guide. I mean, Berlin hop on, hop off sightseeing bus with both options. Berlin tour out in Schönenberg. Berlin African Quarter historical guided walking tour. What the fuck? Okay, let's see. Gay Berlin. Schöneberg. Hollandaise Club, National Hof, Motzstrasse, Cabarets, whoa, Kleist Casino. 20 euros. Dumb.
20 euros for what?
Walking tour.
Okay, yeah, no. Let's maybe not.
African tour. Why the streets in Wedding are named after African countries. Interesting.
Does it say anywhere what tour they take, like what streets they walk by and stuff? Because at
Maybe
that
that's
point,
the
I can just walk myself. I don't need them
Congo
to tell me
Strait.
about Africa in the meantime.
Yeah, maybe you can just look up African Quarter Berlin and there's a map. Afrikanisches Viertel. Wedding. Berlin Mitte. Oh, there is like Ghana Strasse, Guinea Strasse, Cameroon Strasse, Congo Strasse. You can just go there, yeah. And read the Wikipedia article. I've never done it in Madrid, to be honest. I've done the touring thing when friends come to Madrid, and I'm like, this is blah 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 blah. Only at 2 times, I think.
Yeah, I did the touring things when my classes in school forced me to. I was never really interested in anything they told me. I was just like, well, sometimes I was actually just listening to music.
Dear God. Ludwig van der Rohe. Nice.
Oh yeah, I have it's called Gärten der Welt. It's like Gardens of the World. It's really close by where I live. So that's where I was a few times. It's
What?
pretty cool.
Gardens of the World. Garten der Welt. Der Welt. Garten der Welt.
Yeah.
Berlin. Nice. Japanese garden. I think I've been here actually. We visited Berlin. I hate Google now. They removed the maps button from here because of some fucking.
I know what you mean.
European.
It's so annoying.
Now I have to click this and then click the X here. Okay.
Yeah, if I need Google Maps for anything, I just type in Google Maps and then I search on Google Maps for what I want. It's really annoying.
Italienischer Renaissance Garden. Okay, maybe I haven't been here. Garten der Welt. Steinbutt Trausaal. Steinbutt.
I don't know what it's called. In Japan, there are some of these trees that are like these pink petals and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like
cherry blossom, I think.
Yeah, cherry blossom. That's it. And yeah, I was gonna say a few weeks ago, but I think at this point it's been like a month and a half, maybe 2 months. There was a cherry blossom event in in the Gärten der Welt. So I met with a few friends. But in the end, we didn't find each other. It was very full. So it was just me and this other girl who were both very awkward. Like, we don't know each other that well. We know that we don't like a lot of people, and it was quite a lot of people. So in the end, we were just searching for a place where no one else was. And even we weren't even in the morning there. We went in the evening when like most people already left, and it was still that full that we just decided we wouldn't go and watch the cherry blossoms in the Japanese garden. We just, yeah, whatever.
Ooh, what's this? Wait, why can you go in? Is it like public housing or something?
Yeah, I don't really know what you're looking at right now, so I don't know if it's public housing.
Is this this place? Well, when I say this place, you can see it. So interesting area, this one.
I have a few pictures from the garden. When the first time I went, I just took a lot of pictures so I could show my mom that I did something. but but it's mostly like flowers and stuff, or like, yeah, the water, some buildings, I don't know. It is a lot of pictures, so I wouldn't want to send everything over. Oh damn, I remember that guy. And I remember those fucking bears.
Bears?
Yeah, oh damn. In Berlin there's like some kind of bear, and there's a bear for every country or something. I don't know. Yeah, wait, I can send you a picture, like some of those. Like these bears. Those are the two pictures of the bears I took. I really don't like them. I think they look a bit weird, but they do have some meaning behind them and that I don't know.
Hydrify. What the fuck? Oh, lol.
While looking through the pictures, I see some of the old pictures where I was like, ah, here's a little pond with water and like no one around, and it was pretty hot, so I just took off my shoes and put my feet in.
U-Bahn, Betriebswerkstatt, Friedrichsfelde. I don't know what I'm looking at right now. I've wandered too far from the garden. Tier Park. That's the zoo, I guess, right? Tier Park. Lama. Kangaroo-Anlage. Grafenhaus. Schloss Friedrichsfelde.
I mean, in general, a tier park like a zoo, we would also call it a zoo. So I think tier park is more like the place where you can actually go in and like touch the animals and stuff and feed them a bit. But I'm not sure. But I think it's more like that. I know there's some street and some place in Berlin called Tierpark, so maybe it's just the name. But it
No,
could be.
there is a Tier Park there apparently.
Yeah.
Hochschule für Technik und Wirtschaft Berlin.
Wait, Hochschule?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my uni.
Trescovale campus.
Yeah, we have two campuses. One is Tresckoallee and the other is Wilhelminhof. I'm at the second one.
Well, the other one is very close to Tier Park. It's like, I think that's its metro stop.
Yeah,
It's U-Bahn.
maybe that's why I noticed the name, because I drive past it when I drive to my uni.
Do you drive?
No, well, I take the tram, the train.
Okay.
I don't know. In German, it's called a tram, but I don't know what's the. It's technically a train that drives around on the
called
street.
tram in English too.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
Autostefan.
It's a bit annoying since I travel, I guess, past the Tresckoallee, so the other uni spot. And I do need to drive another like 30 minutes, 20 minutes to get to
more.
my. Yeah.
Dumb.
Yeah, I do take an hour to get there.
You are, I guess. Maybe east to west or something like that, right?
Yeah, pretty much. The connections are pretty good, but sometimes it's still lacking. Like if I want to drive to my aunt, I pretty much have to drive in and then out again. It's like a 1 hour with the train, but like 15 minutes with car.
Arendskarre. Wait, I've derailed. What did I want to say more?
That's a good question.
Investigate. I guess it's a subsection of this one. That when I'm with friends and all this, I just forget about that kind of stuff. Right? I forget that I wanted to roam or whatever. Forget that I wanted to roam around, etc. Yeah, because we're talking and that kind of stuff. Even if we are kind of sitting around doing nothing, it's still like talking and hanging out and all that, I guess.
Yeah, it's still fun. It's still vacation. Maybe not exactly what you planned. I never really plan what I want to do when I go anywhere. I just go
Yeah,
with the flow.
I didn't plan either. I wasn't like, I want to roam around. I was like, maybe I will roam around.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was also like the town's holidays, so stuff was more like fuller than usual, or something like that.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah, a little bit because in the whatever the fuck this was called, it's also like some holiday in Spain, not just in the town. It's some strange thing where basically, for some reason, every town in Spain has a holiday there because there is like a national holiday. It's strange, but yeah. My town had some kind of holiday, but the other one also had some kind of holiday. So yeah, it was
Like on a different day?
no on the same day. Like usually, like each town has like its own holiday, its own like church. Like the church has like it's a church with someone's name, right? It's like Saint something's church or
Okay.
something like that. So each church, so each town has like a different saint. So my church's saint is like San Miguel, I think, Saint Michael or something like that. So in my town, when the day of Saint Michael arrives, it's like those are the festivities of my town, but like the holidays of my town. So like every local business and all that closes on those days because their church is doing some shit, and like there are like parades or whatever the fuck, right? They
Yeah.
take the figure of the like little Virgin Mary and parade her around or whatever the fuck. And those things happen twice a year. Like once is then like on this that saint's festivities, and for some reason there is like another time that basically every town does in the summer, like in August around these times, because I don't really know why.
Isn't that normal?
And yeah, that's kind of normal, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, like every place has the same day where it's a holiday. I think that's the usual. Like in America, it's 4th of July, stuff
Yeah,
like
but
that.
not really because like not every town celebrates the same thing, right? Every town celebrates something, but it's a kind of a
Oh,
different thing, right?
okay. So,
It's like there it was called San Roque, which is like Saint some name, Roque,
yeah,
whatever.
okay, okay.
But my town, they are called like, let's see.
So it's basically the same day but different festivals.
Uh, yeah, and this is like the virgin of like the lake. We have a lake in my town, and apparently that the the festivities in her honor are in August. But then the actual saints of the saint of the church are on like September, at the end of September. But it's like a totally different virgin than the one in that town, for example. But it's like a coincidence that many towns apparently have. I guess it's like, I don't know, for some reason summer is like a good time, and they have made some kind of excuse. That's my impression, but I don't know. I've never looked into it, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't sound that interesting to me. I would have guessed that you would be interested in stuff like that.
Yeah, in my town I don't care because I don't like I never go to those kind of festivities or whatever. Right? I just stay in my house.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's not like I do anything different.
now I'm curious about it. Oh, and someone said something. Long time no see, Tebel. How's it going? Fuck, I think he left already. Bye.
Maybe. Like recently, my mom was like, "Oh, remember to buy stuff. Monday is a holiday and stuff." And
Oh,
the yeah, everything will be closed. So I asked my uncle, and he was like, no. So
so only in her town or something.
yeah, it was like basically everywhere but Berlin and Bavaria.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, whatever.
How's it going? Apparently he didn't leave. How's
Yeah.
it going? We're here chatting about my trip. Well, not just my trip, I guess, but trips in general, vacations, etc.
Yeah, your trip and wherever the road leads us.
And yeah, I don't know. I talked about these things already, and I guess we didn't do a lot, to be honest. So there is not a lot to talk about. I guess I tweet. I noticed something, right? I noticed that I tweet a lot less. Obviously, right? When I'm hanging out with people, I tweet a lot less. So when I came back, I had like very little notifications, right? Which was interesting. Something that I noticed. Very little, very few notifications.
I mean, I would use few, but I think both is correct.
And yeah, I think I didn't take any notes or anything like this. I don't have any notes that I wanted to do. I think I had a couple of ideas that I did think, maybe this would be interesting. Maybe this would be whatever to research. Okay. Oh yeah, I talking about the preparation thing. I had like movies set in that town that I noted just in case I wanted to watch them, but I didn't. So yeah, I guess it wasn't that bad that I didn't run because I didn't watch the movies. Keep. And yeah, I had some of these things. I did. Oops. Take notes of this, which is like a fish, and I'm going to put it here now. Control O, sitios, Control F, Conil. Cádiz, Conil. Bien me sabe cazón, which is a fish. And apparently there is Bien me sabe also in my town, a good place to eat that. Then movies, Bloop.
Is Bloop the name of the movie?
No, it's an onomatopoeic thing. Hashtag movies. Bloop. 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 When a dot appears, it's kind of a bloop sound.
Okay, yeah. Since I do have the delay, I can't like combine that. Like I wouldn't know you mean like a dot appearing, since it didn't appear for me at this point.
Ok, guía Repsol, bla bla bla, revista cultural. Hashtag Baños del Rey paper. And I'm annotating all of this information here because I'm like, I read all of these fucking things. Might as well note them in case we come back because we did talk about coming back. We have been there already, but yeah, I didn't mention this, but we've been already in that same place like 2 or 3 times because my friend who knows the place used to go there when he was a kid or something, and I guess someday when we were organizing a vacation, he suggested it or something, and he was like, "Should we go here?" And we were all like, "Okay." and we've gone there since, I guess.
I still want to watch a movie with a friend of mine. Like, we wanted to watch it, like, the three of us, but it's always just two of us, and the third one doesn't have time at that time. So we are just waiting to get together again so we can watch it. So I'm really holding back so I don't watch it beforehand. But I found the book in a store, so I bought it and now I'm reading it.
What movie is it?
Suzume,
What?
like from the same guy who made Your Name and stuff. Like Suzume. Like Suzume.
S-U?
Zume.
Name.
Something
What?
with a door.
Suzume. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I've seen the, how do you say, the poster, like this image. I think I've seen it somewhere, like in real life. I mean, in like a cinema or something like this.
Yeah, I wanted to watch it in a cinema, but at this point, I think it's not in a cinema anymore because we never get together, the three of us. It's kind of annoying at this point. I
Fuck
do
it,
like
I'm going to download it.
I like the guy who made it. Like, I like the other stories he made. I did watch everything he made, like multiple times, and I did read everything he made. So
Dumb.
yeah, I'm still waiting for us to get together again.
OnlyFans 2023 Suzume cosplay. God bless Pirate Bay. And fuck it, do I have your name? Let's see. Your name. Kimi no na. Kimi. No. Fuck it. Let's download that too. Your name. 2016. Bloop. Open the loop. Añadir. Today I want to watch this movie.
I still have to wait to see.
Yeah, I'm still waiting. I'm still trying to find the tweet. This. Okay.
Fuck the cow. I mean, on stream you just open Twitter, so
Yes. You will see it.
yeah, just takes some time. There it is. Yeah, I don't know. I never really watch live action. It's not that I don't like it, but it's just not that interesting for me, I think. I think I did see this scene. Like with the bullet that just travels.
This scene was so funny. I need to know what the fuck this movie is about now.
It looks so dumb.
So yeah, that's why I downloaded today before. Let's see detalles. I want to know how long it is. Archivos. Abrir this one. Oh shit, maybe my computer will explode. Okay, it's 1 hour and 49 minutes. Huh. Maybe I will literally watch it right after stream. Nah, maybe not.
Yeah,
I want
as
to
I
watch
was
YouTube.
in Radafin, I didn't know what to watch, so I just started watching the Ice Age movies. Yeah, I went through all like 4 or 5 in one day.
Were they good?
Well, I
Well, if
mean,
you went through 4, I guess.
yeah, it was okay. It was decent. It was something to do. Well, I did read a lot in the meantime. It wasn't like I was just watching Ice Age.
How long were you there? 2 weeks or
Yeah,
something?
2 weeks. A bit longer, like 2.5. Since I planned to go back on like Saturday, but it was a lot more expensive. So in the end, I just went on Tuesday.
Nice.
Yeah, it was quite exhausting. Like the train went at 6:30, so I had to get up at like 5, and I didn't go to bed before 3, so didn't have a lot of sleep.
Wait, do you hear yourself when you're on when you play the stream? Yeah, of course, right?
I mean, probably I have the stream muted.
Ah, okay.
I mean, otherwise I would hear you 2 times and myself probably
True.
also. So I can unmute it for a sec. Yeah. Naturally, I unmute the stream right at the moment where I paused, and then you took some time to ask me if I can hear myself.
Okay, I'm going to look at something. What was it? Oh, yeah. I want to find a stream, not a stream, a blog post about the town. Let's see, WordPress. This, yes. It was an interesting article about Okay, I think I'm going to end stream for today.
Yeah, okay.
Oops. Thank you for being here. And yeah.
Should I still write okay, see ya in chat?
If you want.
No, it's fine. Yeah,